Alright, first things first, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Hope it goes well in your future. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do? What are you interested in? Those kind of things.
My name is Carl. I make very angry electronic music.
Good.
I like to dabble in other things like ambient music and soundtrack music. I currently work for a company where I do post-production on e-learning that goes into Africa and such. So if you need to learn something like project management or conflict management, then there's a good chance my work is somewhere in some African government.
Okay, brilliant. So what do you say was the most challenging part when you were studying at EMENDY?
Discipline. Discipline. Okay. Certainly because of the fact that there is a lot of work, and it's not just a simple case of learning for your tests and then doing your test and then everything is golden. It is a constant grind. You have to always make sure that you are working, that you're balancing studying, that you're balancing working in other places, and as well as recording and such. It's just it's to kind of foster the discipline to create a constant work ethic.
Okay, good. So then on the lighter side, what would you say was the most memorable moment at EMENDY?
I guess the most memorable moments were certainly just the group of people that you meet. It's great to come into a place and everybody has got the same mindset, everybody's got the same goals and feelings about things, and it's great to work in an environment where every day, morning, noon and night, there's always people working, there's always people recording, and it's always nice to walk into a studio or pass through a studio and hear somebody making something that is very interesting and unique to them.
Alright, so then on that topic, would you say EMENDY brought you closer to a lot of future colleagues, future people that you can work with, people that you can put into the industry?
Most definitely, I certainly think so. It just comes with the territory of meeting lots of people that are like-minded and that you can, you speak to and you gain a certain appreciation for and you foster a certain connection, and when you have that, then it really is something that if I ever was in a privileged position to be able to hire people or be able to foster somebody into a creative position, there's no doubt I would have a plethora of people to look for.
And then would you say, where you are right now as a person, would you be in the same spot if you did not spend your years at EMENDY?
Oh, definitely not.
What would you be like? Where would you be?
I think certainly that I could have done something if I just learned music by myself, but there is certainly how do I put this? There's certainly, I don't know how to put this exactly. There's certainly a positivity to be able to come into this place and then you go through the channels of meeting lecturers, you go through the channels of meeting various students, and a lot of times it's a case of via meeting people and via the connections that you make, you do end up in situations where that can lead to prosperity, no doubt. Likewise is that you definitely learn a lot of the tools that will allow you to essentially foster success in the future. As in, I do a lot of post-production work now, and if I did not come here, I would not have found an appreciation of post-production. I would have known it existed, but certainly I would have never dabbled in it, and I would have never found something that I really care for.
Okay, brilliant. And then, what was your dream before you came to EMENDY, and what is your dream now when you leave EMENDY?
My dream before was kind of a more ambivalent dream of something in music. I knew I've always loved it. I liked the creation of it. But I never knew really the technical aspects of it, and it turns out that in a lot of ways I like a lot of technical aspects of music making. I originally came in here with just the want to create music, and there's no doubt I still do that and I still love that. But if I just stuck to that, I would have never found the technical aspects. I would have never found the studio engineering. I would have never found the live sound. I would have never found the post-production side. And so whilst I had an ambivalent thing of I just want to do something in music, now I came out of EMENDY focused and with a strong sort of feeling that I would love to do something like post-production. And that's what I got.
Okay. So then I need from you one thing. What would you tell to first years or aspiring musicians or producers?
First thing aspiring musicians. I think the most important thing, and it's a very, very cliched thing, is that it's never, ever, ever, ever give up. Right? You're going to absolutely have your days where you're going to hate everything, you're going to hate everything you make. I still do. You're going to hate everything you make, you're going to think it's kind of hopeless, that the barriers in front of you in order to get a job in the industry, or your barriers being able to break into music, or just on your own personal creation level, feeling that you're never going to make it. The main thing is to push past that. Even if you're feeling uninspired and completely hated, you just keep working, and eventually you'll get in that state of flow, and eventually that spark will happen. And it's all about that discipline of pushing, no doubt.
And then to end this all off, do you want to give a shout out to anyone, your parents, a specific friend who pushed you, inspired you, maybe a lecturer?
I guess I can just give a general shout out to some people, like pretty much all the staff. It was a pleasure speaking to them. They were very open to always answer my asinine questions. The classes would always end, and I would always sit back and talk to them endlessly about the post-production in Christopher Nolan movies, for instance. And they were always very happy to indulge me in that, and 1,000 times I asked questions. And yeah, just a shout out to all the student body. Everybody was wonderful. It was a fantastic environment, and yeah, I'm very pleased.
All right. Thank you very much, man. Good luck with the future.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.